Welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about how strong was Geto Suguru. I will talk about how strong is Kenjaku in a different video, but before I start this video, I do have to say I read all your comments. I see everything. I read everything. I am sorry if I haven't gotten if I'm not able to respond to you or I'm not able to like your comment there on the fly. I do still have a job for sure. So that zaps a lot of energy out of me. But yeah, uh, thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking, especially on the shorts, the post. If you enjoy it, thank you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subs. Thank y'all for all of that. I just want to show my appreciation. I'm able to see it. I love reading y'all comments and what y'all think about the videos or your input in the videos or what you said on the shorts on what your opinion on my shorts was. I do appreciate all of that. I see everything. I read everything. I'm just not able to respond as there's so much content that I put out for y'all that I'm just not able to get back to everyone at that immediate time. I'm gonna try to come up with a system to talk to y'all more. Of course, you can obviously follow me on different platforms, and my other platforms are way less busy as basically no one follows me on those platforms. But yeah, there's that. Now let me jump straight to the video. How strong was Geto Suguru? Now, Geto, the former best friend of Gojo, was able to climb the ranks as special grade once he left Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, let's say this again. He is an evil sorcerer. Well, evil in the sense of how the Jujutsu higher ups see him as. He's not someone that follows the rules. Again, he also slaughtered a whole village for 2 sorcerer girls because they were treating the sorcerer girls bad, locked them up in a cage. So that too. But he was a special grade, and as far as we know, he does have a domain expansion. And also in the Jujutsu Kaisen movie versus Yuta, it was plainly stated by Kenjaku himself that Geto would have won against Yuta since Kenjaku had access to his memories. Would have won against Yuta if Geto was going all out against Yuta. And since Geto still had feelings, and of course he still had human emotions towards other sorcerers, he was not going all out against Yuta, as he did not use his domain expansion. And of course, Yuta was not special grade level at that time. He had the cursed energy of one, but he wasn't refined yet, nor was he as experienced as Geto was in that fight in the movie. So Geto should have won that fight if he went all out, but he does not go all out in that fight. Most likely he wanted to lose that fight, or not wanting to really push himself, or save energy in case he had to fight Gojo. And of course, that's 2 best friends fighting each other, and Gojo would have still stomped him in that movie. Anyway, if we look at the rankings on him being special grade, he's already cream of the crop in Jujutsu Society. Even with the new special grades like Hikari, Toji, any of them, they're still not at the strength of a prime Geto that was shown in the Jujutsu Kaisen movie, as he has a lot of curses. Oh, so by the way, his curse technique is that he's able to control curses. He's able to spew them out each and every time until he has nothing left in the vault, but he can spam them however much he likes. He also has a domain expansion that will be shown in the anime once Kenjaku uses his body. But since this is not a Kenjaku video, I will not talk about his domain expansion, as Kenjaku may have bolstered to the strength of Geto body, in my opinion. Right. But Geto himself, insanely powerful, second only to Gojo Satoru. He probably puts up a good fight against, if he was able to still be alive today. He would be stronger than Yuki, because I think Yuki is the weakest by far the weakest of the special grades. He's weaker than Yuta as Yuta right now. Prime De La Creme is climbing the ranks to try to get up to Gojo, but of course Gojo is still the standard. And Geto would probably be as strong as Jackpot Hakari. Now, of course, we would love to see more of Geto, but unfortunately we won't. But with his use of all those curses, the mastery of all those curses, and the ability to use a domain expansion, and of course his power was already revered as one that could take out of a nation with his, of course, plethoral of curses. Curse techniques, curses, of course, is just was top tier. Now, if you want to, now, I'm gonna rank him is by the disaster curses, because he's weaker than Gojo by far, weaker than Sukuna by far, weaker than Yuta right now by far. But if he was able to go up against the disaster curses, he would beat Mahito, he would beat Dagon, he would probably stop at Jogo. Now, because Jogo's insanely powerful, but he's only because Jogo went up against Gojo and Sukuna, they set that man up for failure, as no one else was messing with them at that current time. I don't even think Yuki could have defeat Jogo. I think only like Yuta would have put the brakes on him, and I think Prime Geto, at least that we see in the movie, would have put up a good fight, but eventually losing, as Jogo would have just burned them all away. Of course, that is my opinion. I hope you enjoyed this video, but yeah, I think he's as strong as Jogo, or slightly weaker at Jogo. Honestly, I think Jogo just wins in a fight, but he's slightly weaker. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I see you in the next one.